All right. All right. Yep. So I'm just gonna mute everybody, and then we'll get going. Yep. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna work the G pentatonic scale 2 octaves now. Okay. Um, Put it together. So let's start just by playing that. Just to remind ourselves what that is. Really slow. So we'll play the G. Let me just make sure I'm in tune. Okay. So yeah. So we'll play G, and then A, second fret. B, fourth fret. D, open. E, G. Okay, so we're going to start there. We're going to only do that octave right now, but we're going to work that with the metronome a little bit to get it comfortable. So I know some of you have seen this technique with me and some of you haven't, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this metronome pretty slow, and then I'm going to go very fast. So turn that off. So I'm going to go very slow with the metronome, then I'm going to go very fast, which you probably won't be able to get the fast tempo, or it'll be hard for you. And the goal really isn't to get to the fast tempo. The goal is to get that fast tempo to make us pay attention, to be really vigilant about paying attention to the notes and just trying to get faster, but not necessarily the speed I'm going to go. Okay, so if you don't get it at the fast tempo, that's okay. Okay, so here we go. Start here, 50. We're just going to play it up and down without repeating the top note. Okay, so here we go. 3, 4. Okay, so that's 50. I'm always going to go back to 50. Well, no, I'm going to edge that up, but I'm going to go up to, let's see. Let's go to 180. Let's see. And let's go to 200. So we're going to shoot for 200. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And it looks like you're doing pretty well. I might have to go faster than 200 looking at your bows. Okay, so now we're going to go back down, but we're going to go to 60. 2, 3, go. Okay, now we're going to jump up to 200. Let's go to 250. Let's try that. Let's make that our mark. See, here we go. Does this go to 250? Yep. Ready? Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. All right. So now we go back down to 70. I need something where I can just say, go down to 70. Okay. Here we go. 2, 3, go. Okay, back up to 250. Sorry, it takes me a minute to get up there, but all right, here we go. All right. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, back down to 80. So hopefully you're noticing that when you go really fast, you're really kind of paying attention to really trying to get it. Try to relax though, okay? So here we go, slow, slower. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, up to 250 again. Here we go. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, down to geez, now I see this is when I forget where we were, because my brain doesn't remember little things like that. Here we go, down to we'll go to 90. Da da 2, ready, go. Okay, go to 250 again. Here we go. Whoops. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, I'm gonna go up by 20s now down here. So now we will go to 110. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, 250. Here we go. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, go down to 130. All right. Da, da, da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, up to 250 again. Oop, here we go. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, we'll go to 150. I think we'll just do this a few more times and then we'll go to the other part of the scale. Da, da, 1, 2, ready, go. All right, up to 250 again. Oop. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, that's looking pretty. So we'll just go to 170 and 250 one more. Oh, we'll go to 170 and stop there. All right, so 170. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so you see it's kind of a nice way to practice with getting your speed up because it pushes you. So now we're going to do the top half, the top octave. We're going to start on this G. So third finger or fifth fret on the D string. And then open A, B, D, E, and then G. Remembering a low 2 there, open E, 3 on the A, 1 on the A, open, and then G. Okay, so we're going to start that again. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to start at 50, and then we're going to go to 250. So need to get that down. So here we go. 2, 3, go. Okay, so there's 50. So here comes 250. Let's just type it in. All right, here we go. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, go back down to 60. Gives us a chance to rest here. Here we go. Da da, ready, go. All right, going up to 250. All right, here we go. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, back down to 70. Here we go. 2, 3, go. Okay, back up to 250. All right. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. Da da, ready, go. Okay. Now up to 250. All right. Ready? Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, down to 110. Okay. Da da da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. Up to 250. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, it's down to 130. Da da, 1, 2, ready, go. Up to 250. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, down to 130 or so. Okay. Da da da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, up to 250 again. Okay. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm already forgetting. I think, I don't know. Let's go to 160 because I can't remember what we were just at. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. All right. 250, then we'll end at 180. So here we go. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, and then down to 180. We'll stop there. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. All right. Good. So let's just put those both together right now at a, I don't know, reasonable tempo. Let's go. About that tempo, we're gonna play 2 octaves all together now. Okay. So here we go. 3, go. Okay, so I'm gonna right away. I'm gonna put that to a song. So so far we've been kind of playing the pentatonic scales over chords of a song. But I think I had mentioned you can also just use, for example, let's say we're in G, which is what we're going to be in. Let's say you want to do a pentatonic. You want to improvise over a song in the key of G. So you can use the pentatonic scale. So I'm going to use this song, Will the Circle Be Unbroken, and I'm going to just use the G pentatonic scale to improvise over this. I'm not going to change chords. Share. Yeah, I'm not going to change chords when it changes chords. So I will say this too about the Will the Circle Be Unbroken melody, actually. If you know it, you can play it with me right now, but I want you to pay attention that the Will the Circle Be Unbroken uses just the pentatonic scale. So, like, if your ear is good enough, you could probably pick the tune up now that you get the pentatonic scale. But so I'm going to play the tune. If you know it, play with me. If not, don't, just listen. So here's the tune: 3, 4, 1, 2. So that whole song just uses the pentatonic. It's only on 2 strings too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend I don't know anything about Will the Circle Be Unbroken. Okay, I'm going to pretend I don't know this melody at all. And someone says, and you're in a jam session, and someone says, hey, take a solo. Okay, and so you can use the pentatonic scale to take a solo. So I'm just going to demonstrate that, and then we're going to try it ourselves. So here, I'm only going to do a little bit of it, but here it is.
1, 2,
Take a solo, Ellen.
4.
Whoops, a little bit weird. Okay, so what I started to do is I just started by playing the pentatonic scale. And you notice that I ended up on a B note when the C chord came around. So it didn't sound so good. So boom, get off that B note. Just go to the next note and you go to a G note and you're good because that note is part of the C chord. So anyway, what I want you to do right now, first we're going to just try to play actually the 2-octave scale together over. We'll go like this. Well, let me just hear the tempo again. Hold on a second.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so let's do this. Let's try to go, let's just try to go. We'll go that tempo. We'll play that tempo through the scale. 2 octaves up, 2 octaves down while this backing track goes on, okay? And then I'm going to let you guys just experiment, okay? So here we go.
1,
2, 3,
4.
Okay? So if you played just the pentatonic scale, if someone said take a solo and you did that, it would sound okay. It would be okay. There'd be no really bad notes. So at least gives you a place to start. Okay? So right now I'm going to let this play through 2 times, and you guys are on your own without me playing, or you're going to experiment playing pentatonic scale over top of this. Now it doesn't have to be up and down. It can be 1 octave. It can be 2 octaves. It can be just 4 notes of the pentatonic scale. 3 notes. But you're just going to experiment playing the G pentatonic scale over this song. You ready? So here it comes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so there, Betsy, are you having a hard time hearing it? Yeah, I can't go. How about everybody else? Is everybody else having an okay time hearing that? Yeah, because I have it up as loud as I can. I can get it right here. So, let me see if I can pull the speaker closer. Actually, I'll try to pull the speaker over this way. Okay. So, did that go okay? Okay. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is instead of, and maybe you guys did this already, but, that's kind of square. So it's better to do, often try to take some stuff that's off the downbeat. As soon as you take things off the downbeat, it starts being a little bit more interesting. The other thing is to put things in phrases, okay? So I like to consider music like this song right here. Let me just sing a little bit of it here. So it goes like this.
1, 2, 3,
A little slow.
4.
Will the circle be unbroken? Okay? So there's a line of the song, okay? So I like to consider a line of the song a phrase. Okay, so I would try to play in phrases so that you kind of have a little bit of space. So let me just demonstrate what I'm talking about. So I'm going to not start on the downbeat, and I'm going to give a little bit of a pause or a breath somewhere around here. Like I can do little pickup notes into the next phrase, but I'm going to give a little bit of a breath here. Okay, so here I go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you see, that's what I want you to work on now. Not starting on the downbeat and kind of ending somewhere around here with just a little bit of a breath. And you can still use the scale going up and down, that's fine. Okay, and I know if you know the song, try not to play the song right now because we're experimenting. We're trying to practice as if we didn't know the song. So it's always good if you know the song, play the melody. Definitely play the melody if you know the song. But this is if you don't know the song. But anyway, so here we go. You ready? So you guys are practicing not coming in on the downbeat and having breath on each line. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I just realized, Betsy, that I could turn it up on my speaker here. Is that better? Can you hear that better now? Kind of. Hope you froze actually. Okay, so that was good. Okay, so and maybe you're using a lot of the scale, maybe not. The next step is to try to make up a nice melody, but don't use a lot because don't use a lot of the scale because when you hear the actual melody, it doesn't really use a lot of that scale. We're gonna stay on two strings. The whole song stays on two strings when we're in the key of G. So what I want you to do now is pick two strings to stay on. And I just want to point out when we're playing the G pentatonic, 2 octaves. So we have this. Let me see, get so close you can see my fingers. So you have. So there's 0, 1, 2. If you think finger patterns, now we have 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3. Okay, and then. So the middle 2 strings are the same pattern. They're 0, 1, 3 are on the mandolin. It's open 2nd fret, 5th fret. Open 2nd fret, 5th fret. So on the 2 middle strings, you can play that part of that pentatonic scale, which we could talk further about that, what it is, but well, right now we'll just think about Okay, we'll talk about the minor pentatonics at some other point, but that works. Okay, so let me just I'm gonna stay on those two strings and
1, 2, 3, 4.
anyway, you get the idea, right? So you get the idea that that makes your life pretty easy. Okay, so now try just staying on those two strings and improvising. Using the ideas I said before too, with space and different rhythms and things. Okay, so here you go, 2 times through. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay. So there's. Oh, I'm gonna do just one more thing today, and it's gonna be more. I want you to be more rhythmic, even, and maybe fewer notes. And part of the hard thing is getting in and out of solos is to know how long they last. So I'm actually gonna play it one time when you guys do this. But let me just demonstrate. So I'm gonna be more rhythmic.
1,
So
2, 3, 4.
okay. So I was just trying to stay. I actually did maybe 3 notes. That few threw a few others in there. So I'm gonna play it one time through and then stop, just so you can really get the idea how long the song lasts. Because a lot of times people don't know how when to get in and out of the solo. You kind of have to keep the tune in your head a little bit, or keep the chords in your head a little bit, or watch the guitar player if you're playing whatever. So here you go. Ready? One time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and that's all you would get for a solo, is just that much right there. If someone gave you a solo in a jam session. So yeah, hopefully that makes some sense. And we'll try to wrap a lot of these things up tomorrow. Any questions? Any questions, anybody? Or you can shoot me an email too if you have questions. So
Hi, Ellen,
yeah.
do you have a certain, when you practice, do you have a certain core set of things that you do like every day that takes like 10, 15 minutes and then you do something different?
Yeah, yes, I mean, I do. I try to go through the, like, I'll practice scales and I'll often do this kind of stuff. I'll always practice with chords. Always practice with chords to get my ear. Um, yeah, and I actually probably in the fall I'll probably do something like a typical half an hour where I'm not focusing on one thing.
Oh,
But I will spend a half an hour or 20 minutes focusing on one thing that I'm working on for that particular time.
right.
Or maybe I'm trying to learn a tune or whatever. So I'll have a focus for a week. And so my thought is in the fall, I'll do something where we do a little goal setting, and then I'll do like a half an hour of just going through as much, whatever I want to. And that'll be my only practice session for that week. But then I'll also do these extended ones where we're focusing more on certain things. So,
Okay.
yeah, because I don't expect everybody
I
to
have a
practice.
lawnmower here.
Yeah. So, oh, we got a lawnmower.
I got a
So,
lawnmower.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so anyway, hopefully that was good, and I will let me stop the recording, and I will